Today I'll be talking to you about things that I noticed that are different in our school here, that is different from our school system in Jamaica.
Are you ready?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. All right, today I'll be talking to you about things that I noticed that are different in our school here, that is different from our school system in Jamaica. All right, so one of the things that I found out coming here is that we have different structure for lunch and recess. All right, so we have to stay with the students during lunchtime and also for recess. While back home, we know that we would just have the students go and buy their lunch and they can go ahead and go outside and play. Here, you have to stay with the students at all times. And if you're not there, someone would have to be there to supervise them. So that's one of the things that I have learned since I've been teaching here.
In Jamaica, parental involvement is definitely valued, but it can vary a lot from one school to the next. And in many cases, parents are focused on supporting their children's discipline at home rather than being actively involved in day-to-day school activities. So communication normally takes place with teachers more of a formal way, like during scheduled parent-teacher conferences or meetings. Well, this is where they would discuss any issue that have come up. While here in the US now, there are a system in place to keep parents consistently involved, right? So the school will have regular newsletters sent out. We use classroom apps such as Class Dojo. Now we're using Parent Square. We have to provide frequent updates to keep the parents in the loop. Now, the teachers are often encouraged to have the parents participate directly, whether they are volunteering, they're helping with activities, or they're just sharing feedback on students' behavior. Now, this approach creates more a partnership between the parents and the teachers, and it helps to build a supportive classroom environment. Now, both systems have their strengths, and each reflects a unique cultural approach to education. Whether through formal meetings or frequent updates, parental involvements play a crucial role in supporting students' learning and development.
Next up is the use of technology. So when I came here, I realized that I must be into technology.
We have technology.
There's no going around that. So I had to tell myself that I have to learn and I'd have to learn fast. All right. So each teacher gets a computer for themselves to use within their classroom. You take it home. That's where you're going to do your lesson plan. When you get your computer, that's how you're going to display your lessons from your computer to your TV within your classroom. All right. The students as well, they have their computers and they are using their computers to do tasks that you assign to them on a daily basis. All right. And they are well aware of how to use their computers, and that's how they mostly learn. So teaching and learning takes place using technology here a lot. All right, so some of the things that the students will do on their computer, you'll have them doing Master Connect, they're doing iReady reading, they're doing ReadWorks, and there are many more platforms that they use. They also have their digital platform, so the digital library that they would use to read a book or to watch a video. All right, so the students are into technology and the teachers as well. We are able to use technology much better than when we were back home in Jamaica. All right, so that's another point. Moving on, remember guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please comment below what topics you would like me to talk about, because I've learned so many things since I've been here. So in the comment section, just reach out and let me know what is it that you would like me to talk about in my videos, giving teaching tips and the differences from being in Jamaica and being in the United States. All right. So also the standards. Back home, we would meet as a team and we will go through the curriculum and we will talk about the objectives. Here we go on the platform again. That's where we find our lessons on the computer and we call them standards. All right. So it's a little different. It's similar. And the fact that I teach reading, here I mostly deal with comprehension. All right. So I'm not doing anything other than comprehension, while back home it would have been different. So the students here in my school district, they start school at the age of 5. So when they're 5 years old, they'll start kindergarten. While back home, they would normally start infant or basic school at 3. So that's one of the difference. Also, they leave elementary school at grade 5, and we go all the way up to grade 6, and then they'll go into high school. But here at grade 5, they'll go in what we call middle school, and they'll stay in middle school until grade 8, and then they'll move on to high school, and they go up to 12th grade, where they have the senior and the junior and so on. So that is one of the difference that I've realized here as well. Even the testing back home, we know that the students would do their PEP exams, and here they do what we call EOG, end of grade exam. So the testing is much different than it is back home. All right. So those are some of the things that I've realized being here. Having a lot of meetings as well. Back home, we would have staff meeting. Yes, we do. But here we have meetings on a regular basis where we have team time. That's where all the teachers within the grade would go and discuss things that are happening within the grade or in the school. And we also have what we call PLC. Now, there we would go and we will talk in a smaller team. So, for example, I'm on the reading team, and we would go and we'll talk about what we're doing in reading, what is going well. We talk about the standards, we'll map out the curriculum and see what needs to be adjusted and what we need to do to ensure that the students are getting what they actually need, because it's all about the students. All right, so that's one of the difference that I've noticed as well. Now, despite the differences, I must say that I love teaching here. Not that I don't love teaching in Jamaica, but I love it here because I have all these different resources that I'm using, and I'm able to, even for myself, understand more about comprehension, because back home we're not diving deep into comprehension as we would do here. So when I'm teaching my reading class, I am basing my reading class on comprehension and vocabulary. So that helps me to, as a teacher, to expose me to all the different areas within the comprehension standards that I've never heard of before. I'm now able to use those standards and understand what they are all about. And I've also learned that it's not all about just reading. It's reading and understanding exactly what you're reading, and you can take a passage and you can break it apart. Because I normally say to my students, listen, if you're reading and you're not comprehending what you're doing, you're calling words. All right. So until you're able to break apart the passage and you can tell me everything about it in details, you are not reading. So even for myself as a teacher, it has helped me in a way where I understand the foundation of reading more and the importance of it. All right. And it's very good because there's so many things that we do different here, and I can take it back home. If I should teach back on my island, I can take it back home and teach others how to make things happen in their classroom.